What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're doing really well in this beautiful Sunday. And guys, today I want to talk about RWA, real world tokenization of assets by the likes of BlackRock, and literally just an announcement on Wednesday about the $100 million that they have set aside for RWA projects and tokenization through Ethereum, right? So we can obviously look at this, and you can look at this message in your, this information in your own time. However, we need to discuss projects that can absolutely make a real difference to our portfolios, considering the narratives will rotate. So there's a strategic way to buy these, and obviously not buy the news straight away, because a lot of the, if you actually look at the charts, a lot of the projects, especially the ones with the inside information, already moved on the 19th, and the announcement came on the 20th, right? So you don't want to be chasing tails, but some of these projects, as I'll show you in a minute, haven't really got away from you. And it's very important that you pay attention, because this could be a long-term play, in my opinion. It's not just a quick buck now. I think you need to put yourself in a strategic position. So smash a like and follow the channel. A lot of you watch this, but you don't follow. So why come here in the first place? Follow the channel, smash a like, and let's get into it. So BlackRock, basically, just to summarize it for you, they've bought this company called Securitize. And this company is basically in charge of, representing their fund, and basically starting to look at the tokenization platform, along with some American banks here, but notably Coinbase are also involved in this. So that's quite bullish for base projects. And if you go through this, of course, Larry Fink and these guys have gone from, if you look at TradeFi in general anyway, it went from 100 million to about 730 million in the last, since early 2023, right? So that's overall super bullish for these projects. Now, for me, there are outstanding projects within this, right? Somewhere where you can park some saved money. On those just reached $1 billion in valuation. You might want to take a notice. So if the market if it dips under $1 billion, then you could potentially look at this. But this is the leader of the category, and it's going to be supporting the entire space. So I think it's only fair to pay attention to this. Now, in addition to that, what I've done, as we've done with our Patreons, and by the way, I released this to the Patreons earlier, but if you want to become a Patreon, our base membership is $9 a month. Link is in the description to the best community out there in crypto. So by all means, go ahead and support us over there. And you can see here you've got XDC, of course, and Ondo leading the race. XDC, which hasn't really moved at all, bigger market cap, of course, but I think this will be a beast in this setting. And this is probably the most compliant blockchain in all blockchains. This is, and obviously it's a much bigger cap, guys. So you've got to be maybe over 2 cycles. This will be the main project in this sector. But definitely this is a huge project that is still fairly small in terms of the price and also market cap. It's the enterprise grade open source blockchain protocol, an EVM compatible chain with smart contract capabilities, obviously for the through the tokenization of real world assets. And they've been like this for years. They've literally geared themselves for trade finance. So you might want to look at these 2 top projects as saying, look, what's the staying power here? Another one, shout out to my brother from the Patreon that all of a sudden came back into the discussion, and we might want to add it here, is Quant. Now, that's interesting. And obviously, I've recently sold most of my Quant positions, but it has to be in the conversation, maybe the overledger here. And you can actually see anybody who's looking at Quant or to re-entering Quant, Ondo, smaller market cap, and obviously fully diluted is much bigger because it has 8 billion in valuation. But the tokenomics and the application to Overledger could be attractive here because fully diluted is just under $2 billion. Now, within that, there are real gems, real gems here, guys. So we're going to go through some of these projects. And I'm going to give you the one that I'm absolutely a dark horse in this narrative. And you're going to be pleasantly surprised when I talk about that one. So let's have a look. So you've got the leaders, but then we've got TokenFi, which is right now 64 but 1.3 billion fully diluted. That team is the same team as Floki. So really good developers there. And then you've got PropChain, which is 20, I believe this is about $64 million in valuation. And then you've got smaller ones here under the just over 100 million fully diluted. And this is like 60 million. But then we get to the exciting bit here, in my opinion. So if you look at, for example, Polytrade, PropBase, MintLayer, Swarm, Relio, Landshare, and Soil, and CreditFi, you've actually got the basics of what could be fantastic mix of a portfolio. And the ones that I really like, for example, PropBase, Polytrade, Relio, Soil for the size, and Landshare for what it's attempting to do. But if you look at this, most of these projects are up significantly. Well, not significant enough that they got away from you, but they are up. And they are up because of the narrative, right? So what I would do is always keep a keen eye on these. Look for these, the narrative, or there might be a cool down of the narrative. And a lot of these are ripe for entry anyway, because the market caps are fairly small. Even the fully diluted market caps of some of these, I mean, really right now is $11 million. And fully diluted is $135 million. This is an absolute gem, in my opinion. And it's waking up a little bit here, but look where it got to in terms of price, 25 cents, right? So you have to kind of look at this. And if you're not making money in this side of the what I would say of your portfolio, that's also fair enough. A lot of eyes are on AI and gaming, and it may well be that AI and gaming does everything for you, but you need to be slightly broader thinking, in my opinion. And Relio is a project that is super tiny, micro cap, I would say, that has way more upside than downside from this point. So potentially you could look at something like this, right? And the other one as well is, I mean, even land, even though, to be honest with you, land is a little bit more, I mean, now you can buy a fraction of a home. But let's have a look at PropChain, 65 million, 2 million in volume. And if you look at this chart, I mean, again, this has never been in a bull market before, right? All-time highs, price discovery. But again, this is blockchain ecosystem for real-world assets, PropTech solutions. So if you look at this, real estate meets blockchain. And again, this is a reputable project. I believe the team is based over here in Dubai, I believe. Are they? Yeah, possibly based here in Dubai or Singapore or somewhere. But it's a real project with real team. And I believe their team is doxed as well. And yeah, so look, this is just a snapshot of what I'm actually doing with our Patreons. This is what we're doing. Having said that, I'm going to give you an outlier, and I've purposefully put this on here. And this is MintLayer. So if you came to MintLayer and looked at the use cases now, Bitcoin, atomic swaps, Orange Dex, which is integrated, brand new staking system, which is user-friendly, over 300 million tokens, which should be out in circulation. And shout out to the brother who mentioned that in our last video on the discussions in the comment section. Thank you for that. So by next year, you'll have about 300 million in circulation. You'll have more MintLayer than ever that's staked away. That's going to lead to about a crazy price shock, in my opinion. And this is not a price prediction video, but at least base level could be about $30 per mint layer. Now, in addition to that, you've got tokenization ecosystem. One thing that they do here, which is unbelievable. So if you don't know about the team, you've got ex-USDC lead developer that founded this project, well connected and a smart guy. And if you've got token equity, real estate, and other holdings in primary and secondary markets using legal compliance. That's the key words. Legally compliant technical architecture supports taxation, investment payouts, and other tokenomic models for utility. No native gas token. So, look, you've got to see this in what's happening on the grander scale. And in my opinion, I think this then puts this one particular cryptocurrency in multiple different narratives, and that's where you need to put your thinking, right? So look, quick video just to talk about that, but in my opinion, I think it's an exciting time. Will the narrative continue throughout the whole entire bull market? Probably not, but you need to position yourselves. The projects haven't got away from you. Until the next one, my friends.